These games are killing your kids' brain cells, and it's designed that way. Have you ever noticed your kids when they playing how so attentive they are to the games, and they so in tune with the games? But yet you can tell them about something, it just seems like they off, or they're not listening, or they not so as focused as they normally was for the game. For an example, right? Let's just say you were walking and you had your child watching you walking, right? And you say, "Hey, keep up with me. Come on, keep up with me." Encourage them, keep up with their lagging behind you. They're not fully keeping up, But yet, you notice that they got this little piece in their ear. They love technology, right? And then you see them, you pass them by, you see them kind of holding, you grab it for them. You say, "You know what? I'll give you back this device if you can keep up with me." And then all of a sudden, they start walking faster than you, just to keep up, just to get that back. And it's the same thing what I'm talking about. See, these games are designed to hurt our kids' brain cells because, see, it's like a spell. It's like putting their minds, it's distorting their minds. It's ruining their brain cells because with all this stuff that's inside the games. Because in all these games, there are hidden symbols. There's an agenda. There's sexism. There's sexual things inside of there. There's demonic things inside of there. It's killing. It's not so innocent as it. Games started out to be like Nintendo. With Mario Brothers and stuff like that. You got this anime stuff that they got. It's just very mannish, especially this Oculus and Fortnite, and all these games that they're coming out with today, and it's designed to kill your brain cells, your children, because that's who they're pretty much after. You got some adults zombinized, like this, playing the game, and they just so zoned out, and that's how your kids are. They so zoned out into the games that they can't do anything else. They can't focus. They don't have no type of interaction with anything. They don't want to read no more. They don't want to study. They don't want to go outside and play. They. I wouldn't be surprised if a dad said, "Hey, son, let's go play basketball," and then he turned on the video game talking about we can play it on the game right here. We can play 2K. So yeah, we have to watch for these certain things, because we got to watch for our children, because the devil, he knows what he's doing, and he's using these video games to distort the minds of our children. I don't know if you ever seen the game Fortnite. I believe that game was birthed from Satan himself. And in the past they had this game was on even on the news. Kids were getting addicted to it and stuff, and throwing fits and all that stuff like that. It can be a very addictive type of game, but just the games that they coming out with, and I believe that it is designed to take the attention away from the children upon reality. But us parents, we buy the games, and and I believe that it's a setup for something more to come. That's why they had his V-Bucks, and that's why they got I can't even think of the other names that they have. But now you can buy skins, buy stuff through the games and stuff, and it's not with, you pay it with real money, but it's actual money for the game to be able to get the clothes or whatever accessories that they may need for these games and so forth. So it's a money scheme as well, and is that. But I believe that it's hypnotizing these kids, and these kids just feel like they just want to be in their room, just want to be in tune to the games all day long, like with no care in the world. It's just like then when they get off, they just lost. It's like they can't even hold conversations. They can't think right. They so caught up in the games, and then when there is conversation, it's about the game. Everything revolves around the game and nothing else, and they don't have any type of focus about anything else. It's just all wrapped into the game, and it's killing the kids' brain cells. Just all this stuff is designed that way. It's all a setup for what they're trying to place in motion for later. You know what I mean? It's just going to be like the Jetsons soon. You know what I mean? I don't know if a lot of you know about the Jetsons. It's a Meat Boy Elroy, but yeah, it's a cartoon that pretty much everything that they said was going to come to pass has. Vacuums that go by itself. just futuristic type of stuff, machines that make you food and all that stuff like that. That the cartoon was based upon that, and we having these sort of things happening now. But yeah, man, these video games is something else, and it's targeting our kids, and I believe that it's draining these kids, and it's sucking the life out of them, and and that's all it seems like that they want to do, and so we just have to just watch over our children and be attentive to what they're doing and what they're playing, and just kind of key in, and just kind of watch their behavior, and that's the main part of it. But I just felt like I need to speak on this topic. You don't really hear about this from any other Christians that's speaking on it. I try to cover topics that they're not talking about. In the fashion of what's happening in real life, what's going on now, what the devil was up to. What's the schematic things that are that are going on. You know what I mean? Because everything is hidden, but it's in plain sight. And a lot of things that they don't want you to see, that they don't want you to talk about. Because when you uncover things, then now you're taking the veil off of what they're trying to do, and they get mad at that. That's why a lot of people get censored. That's why they're trying to shut a lot of Christians down, because they don't want people to know the truth, because it opens up the agenda and it gets more people to say, hey, look what's going on. And then, now they have to detour and try something else because, they got interrupted upon the truth when it came in. But, all things that's in the dark shall come to the light, but again, pay attention to these video games and your children, because the devil is using that type of tool just to get your children's attention, to take their minds away from things that is going on. That's why these kids don't have hobbies. That's why these kids don't want to do anything anymore. These kids will sit up in the room for a whole week funky, ain't took no bath, ain't did nothing, brush they dang on teeth. They barely want to eat because they want to sit up on that dang on game and just play. And then when they come out the room, they funky, they smelling, they stinking. You can't even have a conversation with them because they don't got no more conversation, because it's all about the game. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy, and that's how all these kids are today. So again, just pay attention to that, and, we're getting closer. So take heed, take note. Love you guys. More is on the way. God bless you.